5 of the challenge, man. It's day 5, it's day 5, it's day 5. So, we're feeling good about some of the progress we've made thus far. We're going to just go over the initial plan and compare it to the current results, right? So, we're going to just get a idea of where we are in some of our progress. So phase one was to build first version of the product and launch it, ship it out to production, and let it go, let it fly. So that is partially complete. So you can actually go look at the site right now. I mean, this was accomplished like technically on day one, but you can go to the site now. You can come here. You can log in. You can create your account, and you can see your hoop link. um and you can even view it live here, right? And that includes on mobile, and this is how it's going to look. So URL is very similar to this. So okay, so we launched, right, essentially. Now day 3 through 7 was to get early adopters, our first free users, non-paid, get the initial feedback from those people, and then incorporate that feedback into the application. So um that's where we are today. We're on day 5. So let's get to it. Let's get back, right? So we're kind of in line there. We need to get some users today, hopefully. Um, Probably gonna be tomorrow. We still got a couple things to touch up on the analytics dashboard. So let's come here. This is how we were. This is exactly right here how we were tracking our project. Our project. We're using Trello. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Trello, but it's a project management tool. Just so we were using tickets essentially. So itemized tickets of each task to basically, understand what needed to be done, what features. So the current feature we have in progress, you see that is designated by the in progress column. The feature that we're working on right now is the stats tab. So that tab. So if we're pulling up the app locally, so this is the local version of the app indicated by localhost at the top there. Um, let's see. So this is the dashboard we want to implement. You see this dashboard is not available in the production version of the app. You see it says view your page analytics coming soon. This is the live version. So we need to ship out this feature, the analytics dashboard, which we were working on yesterday. Thing is, analytics dashboard works in a little bit of a wonky way. But we'll be diagnosing that today, seeing exactly what the problem is. So after we finish that up, then we just need to get to the styling tab, like basically being able to style. So, change the colors of their pages. So if they want to change the color, like for example here, we don't have anything on our page, but if I wanted to change the color, like let's say I'm a team and our colors aren't like red and black, our colors are yellow and orange. So I can change this button to yellow. I can change this button to yellow, and so it changes the theme in ways. So you have the team has customization options in their dashboard. Uh, so yeah, that would be the style tab, and then there's one more thing we want to add in. We want to add in the pricing. Pricing. Want to be able to charge. Want to be able to get payments, accept payments. We'll talk about that later, but we're gonna want to do that. So yeah, with this, we just need to fix up some bugs, pretty much with the stats tab, and then once we fix up those bugs, we can launch this to production. You see here, it's almost done. It's almost there. Let's view live. So this should increment, right? So you see, you went to 68 last 7 days. Page views, but today it should have one, right? Yeah, it has one page view. So then if I click the link, this should increase, right, to 8 clicks. The error we were having yesterday was that, like, for the last 30 days. Oh, wait. See, so yesterday this link clicks thing was like working in an odd way. 4/15/2025, that's today, right? So it says 7 link clicks. This is kind of displaying right, but it doesn't display right until the following day. Because yesterday this wasn't displaying correctly, so it's interesting. But if that works, then this thing is working. Holy crap. Only weird thing is that this number gets lower. Last 24 hours, we have 8 unique visitors, but in the last 7 days, we have 4. So shouldn't it be 8? Shouldn't it be like 8 still? That's the question. It's fine. Yeah, we're close. We're close here. We're close. So this was the day 4 account. We're gonna create a day 5 account just to start fresh with our account here. Uh, let's see here. So the thing is, if we delete an account, we do not delete all the data for that account. So that needs to be fixed. Or we need to soft delete accounts. One of the two. That's something we also need to take care of. But for right now, it's fine. So let's actually sign up with a new account here. So let's say my team is day 14. I mean day 5 team. It's the day 5 team. If you're here right now in the chat, you're a part of day 5 team. So we're gonna be adding you to the day 5 team. Oh shit, hold on. Day 5 team. Hate that when I do that. Let's do continue with Google. Day 5. Yeah. Maybe a fake Google. Okay. So the day 5 team is our account name. So you see here we have no analytics. We don't even have a page. So if we click view live here, we won't have a page because it's not deployed. Now, another thing is we're going to implement a paywall here soon. So our paywall is going to be like when so like when they try to view their page live, it's going to have like a paywall that indicates that hey, like, in order to deploy this page, you got to pay that monthly fee. And I think we're thinking about $5 a month for this. Um and then like $40 like an annual pass. So like basically, like a $40 one-time fee for the year. Um, that way, it's not a recurring charge for people, or $5 per month for these teams. Um, honestly, eventually we can probably, you know, go for a higher tiered version of that in which we charge more. But for now, we might be Gucci. Um, sing. I'm trying to think, guys. Sorry. So this analytic feature actually doesn't work too shabby. I'm not gonna lie. So we may be able to actually ship this. Let's pull up the code base here. May pull up to actually ship this. Maybe it'll actually ship. Like on mobile. Let's go Builder Hub. You guys can join Builder Hub. Builder Hub is 10-0. We don't lose games. Um, all uh best builder award 2025. Builder Association. That's the league we're part of, and we're also part of the Builder Guild. right? Okay. So we're gonna add profile, or we're gonna add a block. So if we wanted to add a block, so here you see Builder Association Best Builder Award, Builder Hub. So like this is our page starting to be fleshed out. So under this here, these little icons should actually be social icons. So we're gonna have to update that for sure. Um, basically, let's see here. Go team schedule, team roster. Let's add our roster. So we got let's do who we gonna do today? Let's do Dennis Schroeder. No. Dennis Schroeder's actually kind of nice. We're gonna have to do like somebody like like who's never ever played a game of basketball in their life, but is somehow in the NBA. Um, bro, like Kimball Walker, dog. I don't remember what number Kimball Walker is. Here's Kimball Walker Jr. We'll upload a picture of him. Kimball Walker, probably solid, like 15.8 points, 4 4.1 rebounds, bro. And then like 4.8 assists. I guarantee you this is like Kimball Walker's stats. Hold on, let's see that real quick. But we're gonna save this. And so obviously the team roster will appear here on this page. But I just want to verify Kimball Walker. Like if I just like guessed Kimball Walker's like most recent stats. Damn, I overestimated by a long shot. It's been average 8 points. Wow. Plays for the Mavericks? Wait, Kimball Walker plays for the Mavericks? Bro, what? He played like 9 games for the Mavericks. Actually a solid pick for the Mavs. But nonetheless, okay. Come back here. We're like, all right. Let's also add our team schedule. So if we want to add a game, so we're like, all right, damn, your team schedule is empty. Add your first game to get started. So let's say we're playing. So the builder hub, we're playing against like, fucking, I don't know, like arsons. We're builders. Arsons are always trying to tear our shit down, right? And it's the AI arsons. All right, so we playing them 6 a.m. fucking Friday, bro. So wake up sharp. We're gonna be paying them at the editor, Houston, Texas, and then we're gonna say away. Sell tickets. Get tickets. And then HTTPS. Get tickets. That's schedule. Done. So now the upcoming games are displayed there. That's if we wanted to, but we can also like put them up above the team roster and kind of like reorganize these things. So essentially now we click view live. Obviously there's nothing here until we click deploy. And then now this appears. Their page, their team page. It's gonna take a second to load here, I think. Mostly because there's just a lot of tabs now. But so this is the actual like deployed page after a team deploys. Right. So that's basically like it. Oh, and then we have the ability to like add media and stuff. So like if I wanted to add like an image, and I wanted to display it like on there. Like if I wanted to add like a basketball image of some kind, pretend this is a basketball image. Like I could add that. Like, oh, here's my team highlights. Then I can say, hold on, let's go to YouTube. Let's go basketball team highlights, bro. So then it starts playing there. I got an embedded media player where you can also upload media. That I mean, isn't that sick? They can upload media, man. I would pay $5 a month for this page. What about you guys? You paying $5 a month for this? If you have a basketball team and you don't have any sort of online presence, you need a way to, engage with your fans. So we're also gonna have like a place for their to collect emails from their fans, like so that they can, stay in contact via email. So we're gonna really flesh it out, but right now we just need this initial version to get out. So basically, since the analytic feature is seemingly okay enough to like everything's a feature. So like guys, when you're this stage of product development, like everything's considered a feature. So like you you can even bugs, right? Like bugs are just a feature of the application. Now like, you know, when you have an expected functionality for something and it doesn't act in that way, then obviously that is like kind of the definition of a bug because you're like, yo, what the hell's going on? But if like everything is new, like there's if you start on a like an even kill, then basically everything could be considered a feature of the application. So, that's just how it works. Um, you know, so you can justify like any bug. Pro tip, like just tell your manager that shit. Um, Nonetheless, yeah, I mean this feature works good enough. Like we're gonna touch it up obviously, but like we can almost just ship. Like we can ship this live to production. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We're gonna do some more testing with it, but I think we're pretty fine. I think we're pretty fine. Let's see. So let's just make sure let's make sure like we don't have anything that we didn't push yet. Yeah, and then there's obviously just like some like code left over in here as well. Like there's some stuff that we don't need that I was like looking at the PR request and I was like, I mean the pull request and I was just like, all right, yeah, we can eliminate all this stuff. So let's just run a format real quick and say, um, we're gonna call this commit like adjust card data. Let's see, we call this like git commit dash m adjust card. Oh wait, let's add first, right? Git add dot clear git commit dash m adjust card data, or I guess sorry, data merge algo. This is what we would call this. So now come over here. You say okay, bam. We actually so let's see here. Okay, so here we are. Adjust chart data merge algo. So let's see if that kicks off. So our last deployment did actually succeed. So technically we can like ship this to prod and it would ship successfully. Now would everything work in prod is an entirely different story, but we could at least ship it to prod with no problem. Let's see if this build completes successfully as well. So you see it's building the latest version. That is Vercel. Vercel is a deployment software that allows you to deploy very seamlessly your application to a production environment on a domain of your choice. It kind of streamlines things and it works especially well with like tools like Next.js, Remix, and some of these other frameworks, extremely popular frameworks. So like tons of documentation and examples with Vercel for those that were curious. So okay, so I think that did deploy successfully. So like we arguably could just merge this commit in. Let's do a quick code review. So like you kind of want to review the AI, the code of the AI. So obviously we're vibe coding, but you still want to like kind of just like validate some of these outputs just to make sure things are like not working in a weird way. So obviously since we're storing our collections like using the I don't know if I should go over that because that's some security implications, but basically never mind. So here we are. We got, can y'all see that? Let's see. I can see some of this, man. So on the right we have additions, on the left we have subtractions, right? So when you're reviewing this in this editor, that's kind of how that looks. You can like change the view as well, but optionally. So like I think this code is dead. This team stats code, uh, daily stats, analytics. We're just like sweeping through. Like there's no way we're actually doing it because I've already reviewed some of this. Like you can kind of check off what you feel comfortable with here. So I definitely feel comfortable with that page. Um, yeah, I feel comfortable with this page. Usually we don't leave this many comments in, but like I mean, we got a challenge to win. Okay, so I think those pages are looking good. So the settings page, fine, because we just copied that component over. This is fine. Landing page, link click tracker, add the link click tracker, add the link click tracker pages. I have to review this. I wonder, do we even use this link click tracker? Let's see. What file is this? Landing page? Let's see real quick. Landing page. So let's see. Link click tracker. Username, add link tracker middleware. So link click tracker. Let me just make sure because this link trick tracker is like the main thing we want to review. So in essence, we just prefer to let's see. Wait, that's not the link trick tracker. This is. So basically, with this link click tracker, we're handling the link click. Um, we're making sure we're sending the visitor ID to the server, as well as like the link URL and some other information. Um, Basically, since we're using Next.js, we expose this route.ts. This route.ts file is where we set up a post request. The post request is then handling, um, a post anytime. So like obviously you see the method here is post. So basically we're going to be saving this data into our Firestore database, right? So whenever somebody clicks a link on this page, so if I click this shop merch link, basically it's tracking that, right? We're tracking that, we're sending that to the server from our client, which is the application. So once somebody clicks in our application, the client on the website, they then are we're sending that link click to our backend, to our server. So pretty straightforward stuff. Then when we send that, what's up AI Stories? How's it going? Glad to have you here again, brother. Um, get user ID from username. So basically, this is getting the user ID, blah blah blah. Like this is a helper function that like just returns the username. And then let me just make sure. So now we're logging the link event. We're adding that to the analytics collection. Update daily stats for link clicks. See, like this stuff, I don't even think we need. So let's remove that. Let's remove daily stats. Let's move transactions and code related to daily stats and team team stats documents. Code not necessary. So basically, there's some extraneous code we have here. Um, the AI should grasp that, like, we're not using that stuff. I believe it should. I mean, maybe the AI disagrees with me. I don't know, but this thing's pretty agreeable, I will say. So like, it should remove like stuff like this. So like right here, this is a good test. So if it removes the highlighted code we have right here, then we're in good shape. Let's see. It's also removing some stuff in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, AI. This might not have been good. Holy fuck. But so it is updating the click link route right now. So let's see if it deletes this code we have highlighted. It did delete the code we had highlighted. So that's a good indication that it did something correct. So let's see. Based on the code analysis, I now remove the references to daily stats, team stats, and related transactions. Let's start by modifying the analytics service. Now let's update the API routes that reference team stats. Let's start with the page view route. Tries to use the data interface to fetch data. Wait, did I say in future updates? No, it just removed. Yeah, it removed way too much, bro. What the? What the? Bro, we just downgraded the app. We just went back a version. This thing just sent us back a version, bro, of the application. Hold on, bro. We're gonna reject all that. Oh God. We're gonna reject all of that. We need to come to the which file? Daily stats. We need to go to the stats panel. We are not using this, right? So watch this. Let me show y'all something. So we're not even using this. This is my problem with this. Is that this total stats thing data last updated, right? It's total stats. It's not even being used. So let me show that it's not being used, right? So the thing is, the total stats is not being used. So like, watch this. So last refreshed, uh, let's see. So this right here we don't need. Uh, I guess this is fine, but it doesn't matter. Stats panel. So now the total stats. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Just watch this. We don't need this, right? Watch it. So now the daily stats. Let's see. The daily stats we might need. Daily stats might be just a tad bit different. Yeah, the daily stats are different because daily stats are actually representative of the stats data, not necessarily the daily stats. So watch this. So now we go to the analytics service. Since AI can't do it, we're gonna do it. Let's get rid of those unused files there. Let's say, hey, let's get rid of this. This is not being used. This is not being used. We want to get rid of this. Something. We want to get rid of this stuff. Right? I'll tell you why. It does nothing. Doing some cleanup. Doing some cleanup. Let's see. I don't even think we need to do that. We can basically clear that up as well. Let's see if I'm right about this theory. Like if I'm right about this, right? Or if I'm wrong about this, then like right now, this page view should not track. See? It tracked. So we just deleted all that code and that page view still tracks. So let's see if a link click still tracks, right? So we don't have any links on this page. So let's add a link, right? Say, hey, link. So the app's going slow because you have a lot of tabs open. So let's close some of these. Okay. Bro, see that's some glitchy shit. Okay, let's move the link click to the top. Then deploy view live. Test link click. Okay. So now in the analytics dashboard, you see the link click did work. So that means we did not need that code, buddy. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So since we didn't need that. Oh wait, total stats. It's still here. I promise you guys we don't need this. So actually, so the page view, that would make sense. But the link click, it was still there. It wasn't there. I mean, so let's see. Okay. What's up, Reach the Sky? How's it going? Uh-oh. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. I accidentally clicked that. What's up, man? How's it going, though? Um, let's see. Man, we're building Hooplink, brother. Hooplink. Um, Here, let me drop it in the description. Okay, so I think we could delete most of that stuff. Let's see. Arth has artwork with vibe coding, bro. So you draw with vibe coding, man. If you want to show some of your artwork, dude, join the Discord. Um, the Discord link is in the description. You can join the Discord. Um, that's called the Builders Hub. It's where all the builders go. So if you're building anything, if you guys are building anything, think about building anything, want to keep track of other people building anything, work with other people, join the Builders Hub. It's free, always going to be free. Never going to charge money for that. So join that. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Keep track of the challenge here, man. The challenge, guys, in case you haven't heard, the challenge is to make $1, $1 US, within 21 days or less on a vibe coded SaaS business. Vibe coded SaaS business. So we vibe coded everything, man, down to the logo, the color scheme, um, the UI layout, pretty much everything as a part of this. So right now we're trying to fix up one little feature, just one little feature. Bro, I have the cursor free trial, bro. So everything about this, like I said, we're trying to go to $1 in profit. Everything about this is free. So we're on the cursor free trial still. I just started using cursor maybe like, at the start of this challenge. I started using cursor. So this was my like entryway, my excuse for getting involved with some of these newer technologies. Obviously, I was coming from Visual Studio Code, and I hated GitHub Copilot. So now I'm using cursor. Still on the free trial, bro. So we're trying to. That's why we're trying to make the money before the free trial runs out. So like we're trying to profit before the free trial. That's like also a part of the challenge. So we're trying to do it in the first 21 days. Obviously, the free trial is only 14 days. So trying to really knock that out the park. 1 second here, guys. I'm trying to see something. What's everybody building though? What are y'all building? We got somebody building AI. AI. What's it? What did he say? He said he was vibe coding artwork or some of his not artwork. Sorry, I didn't. He said he was vibe coding something. He wanted to share it. Art. Yo, I appreciate that, Lil Arcom. Definitely appreciate that. Um, appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all want to share any of your work or also connect with each other, connect with me, you can join the Builder Hub Discord. Just drop that link. I also have my social profiles in the description as well. So if y'all wanted to connect, share any of your work, anything of that nature, please do that. Definitely want to see what everybody's working on. Oh, let's see. Man, because people are vibe coding some cool things, man. I've been seeing some cool stuff from a lot of people, from a lot of talented people. Um, so yeah, I think we can get rid of this. Bro, there's a lot of this we can just get rid of real quick because it's like aggregated clicks, aggregated clicks. So we're gonna click on get link click stats. Are you using this? Find all references. Get link click stats. Link clicks data. Find all references. Set link clicks data. Link click data. Find all references. Object out keys. Okay, so we are using that. Okay, so I think we got rid of what we needed to get rid of. I think we're fine. Let's run this. Okay. So we didn't make many changes, but let's just make sure everything's still working. You mean like up here? In this section, Arth, is that what you're talking about? Trying to see something. Let's see if that link click registered. Yeah, so 8 views now. This link click. 2 link clicks. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so right here, yeah, that's what I'm gonna replace that with. Um, like right here, yeah, definitely gonna replace that with that before end of day. That was the plan. Appreciate that. That's a good eye, bro. Good eye. So we're just gonna push this up to GitHub real quick. Push those changes up, and then we'll actually ship out the analytics stuff. Uh, we'll ship that out. So I do want to make sure. Oh, there was one other thing that we wanted to make sure because in the database here, right? So if we go to localhost 4001, so our database is running locally, obviously, because we're using an emulator. So we don't want to save stuff to production. We don't want to save like local data to production, obviously. So um, one thing that for these page views, MH, what's going on, bro? Um, I'm using right now. I'm using Cursor AI, and I'm using Sonnet 3.7 is the one I prompt most frequently on there. Sonnet 3.7. That is Claude AI's model, man. That thing is I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. So for the link clicks, I think we want the block ID is the problem. Let me type. What do you use, bro? MH, have you tried any of the models? Yo, where the heck is the link click? There we go. So this link ID we want to set link ID. Try link click. So there's nowhere that we use this function anywhere. What the heck? So is it just page.tsx? I mean, so route link click. So we actually have two places that do the same thing. So in reality, like service. So in reality, like this code right here and that code right there does the same thing. Like this get link stats and this thing do the same thing. Bro, so you actually have an AI, your own AI. That's sick, bro. That's sick. That's sick. You're releasing your own AI model. Is that what you're saying? Of Cosby. I haven't heard of Cosby, bro. Bro. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, can't wait to try it out, man. Can't wait to try it out. So yeah, we want to save this link ID. So basically, we want to track link. So when we do the fetch, yeah. So like, it's only literally one place we do a fetch. That's crazy. It just completely abandoned like all the other patterns and it did the fetch here on the client instead. Bro, why can't I use it, bro? What the? So we want to go to the page.tsx, uh, the user page, landing page, sorted by blog ID, class name, wait, ID. So watch, if we make this data used for industrial use, like what kind of industrial use, bro? What kind of industry? Like what industry are we talking? Like, is it for like software companies kind of thing, or so now this thing right here should have an ID of like whatever the data link ID is, right? It should, yeah, right here, block 17 link slash. So if we this link ID, link element ID, that's target out closest, and that should be link element ID attribute. Bro, so it should get it now, right, guys? You agree? Like not like right now, but like very soon. Man, that's hype to hear though. That is very powerful, bro. Like that's like I said, that's amazing that you were able to build such a thing, bro. Honestly, you and your team. I imagine you guys are a great team. That is sick. So right here, dot get attribute. Let me see something. Think. Hold on. Let's just see. 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 We're gonna click it. Bam, we clicked it. Bro, this thing don't let me like query, bro. What is it called? Not event type. Type. It's just type. Type. Robin, I did create all this in Cursor. I created all of it in Cursor. Hoop link. The website that I linked. Um, this guy right here. All created in Cursor. That is correct. All vibe coded. Uh, let's see, equal to this piece right here. This is like Firebase emulator. Like what I'm looking at. This is my database right here that I'm looking at. So Google created this piece right here, what I'm looking at right now. Um, so we want click, right? Or link click. Damn it. Okay, so this was the one. We probably should just do day 5 team. Even day 5 team. That's what we want to include. Okay. So it's still not grabbing that ID. So let's tell Cursor to do it, guys. Okay. That's what this video is all about, right? Telling Cursor to do stuff. So we're gonna add that as context. So if we just copy and paste this, we can add it as context to the AI. So bam, it's gonna add those lines specifically. Then we can say, hold on, link click tracker. We want to go to the analytics or the landing page, right? Yeah. You go here. I'm gonna say the block ID right here. I want to add that as context. Let's ensure the link ID is uh, wait, 4.1? Is it in here? Oh, it's a part of the new API, right? Like they just released that the other day. Like what, yesterday or something? Have not tried it. Um, no, haven't tried it yet. Ensure the link ID, block ID is being caught and saved The link ID. That's the link with the tracker. Uh, link your tracker. All right, we're just gonna like do an okay prompt. Like we're not gonna like spend too much time on a prompt because like what's the fun in that? No real fun in that. Quantum assisted semantic vector intelligence. Quantum assisted semantic vector intelligence. So I'm imagining that has something to do with like basically you're using like quantum computing, quantum mathematics in order to increase like I guess the speed of like semantic search when it comes to like vector databases. Like I mean, I don't know, I have no idea because like obviously I'm I don't understand it at all. But my guess would be like it has something to do with like I don't know, um, just like just extremely fast searches. Okay, let's see if this change works. You live. Test click link. So it did get saved right there. Damn. That block ID, link ID, block ID. I think we should just change this to block ID. How would I fit in? By the way, definitely seems like a reason to join the Builder Hub Discord that I have linked in both the description and I have it pinned in the comment section, MH. So that's like a so people like yourself that are working on things, if you want to collaborate with myself or others or just connect and like share what you're doing, you can definitely join that Discord channel. It's free, always will be free. Will never cost any money to be in there. Um, you can join that. And yeah, and we can talk more in depth about it. You can give me a breakdown right now as well, but like you can definitely message me in there, talk directly about it. Let's see, let's pull that back up. So now we're saving this as block ID. What's up, Robin? Appreciate Robin. I see that you joined in. Love to see you in there. Robin's in. Who else is in? Good night, MH. Jump in that Discord before you hop off, brother. Robin's in there. Connect about your idea. Love connecting with y'all guys, man. Everybody. Just seeing, just love connecting with new people. It's always fun, especially in this new era, man. It's like so many people are working on cool things. So many people. Fun time, fun time. 2:16 a.m. Yeah, man. Get some sleep. Get some sleep, bro. Good night. Catch you tomorrow. Go ahead, like and subscribe as well. Well, Really, just subscribe. I mean, you can like if you like, but subscribe so you can catch me tomorrow when I go live as well. But okay, so that should change to block ID now. Okay, so just click link, refresh. Tomorrow, tomorrow will be a little bit earlier. Tomorrow, I'm gonna aim for like around 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's what I'm gonna aim for. Hopefully, we can get her done. Blog underscore ID. Condition. So yeah, that worked. So block ID there. Okay, that's fine. So let's update that. Now that that was something that I remembered we needed to do for uploading this, just so we can track the actual block that was clicked as well. For wait, is that accurate? Permission denied. Let's say permission denied. Why is it saying? So this track link click, I promise you, doesn't even do anything. Yo, wait, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, so it says 500 permission denied. False forget ad. Oh, you know what that is? Do you know what that is, guy? That is that is probably this. Okay. So I think that had to do with that. I, oops. I think that's what that was. I think I might have just fixed it. I think. Okay, so let's see if that actually fixes it. Uh-oh. Um, Basically nothing should have changed. Whoa, so it went up two. Is that accurate? Make sure it doesn't go up two again. Okay, nine. So yeah, that's basically what should have happened. So now this thing should stop doing that. Watch. So when we click test link, no more 500. Okay, let's go. So we fixed that. No more 500 error. Yep, so we're all good. This front, I think. Man, it's been like that before, bro. You should probably just man, you should probably just code, bro. Honestly, should probably just code, bro. We just caught a rule we didn't need. You ever heard of counting sheep? You just close your eyes and you just count the sheep. You just close your eyes and count the sheep, MH. You know, fucks, mate. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. We just okay, so we just passed code review. My own code review. See, like, but we have all these unused things. So what's up, Or Ninja? Yo, Or, bro, we just got a guess what, bro? We got a Discord channel, bro. We got a Discord. Join the Discord, bro. It's called the Builders Hub, bro. It's for people building like you, like everybody, like myself. We can connect in there. Everybody can connect. Yo, see you, MH. See you around, brother. Appreciate you joining up. Glad to get you up in there, Ninja. All right, let's see. I think we're about done with this PR, man. I think we're about done. Ready to get that stats feature officially over the line and in. I believe we're ready. I believe we are ready. All right, here goes nothing. That's going to production. Just went. Okay. So we'll verify that in production. In the meantime, we're on to the next. You can already upload team logo. You want to choose primary, secondary colors. So we basically want to add this style tab. That's where we're going. And we want the team to be able to choose their own colors for their page here. This is the page preview on the right. That's how it looks live. So basically, a team can like edit their own colors and whatnot. And we're gonna update the social icons. Let's add that in here. Um, upload team social links. Alright, we'll add that in there. We'll make sure we'll get to that in this PR. In this PR as well. Definitely want to make sure we get to that. Okay, okay, okay. So let's make sure this deployed to production before we moved on. Before we move on first. Close tabs. Right. Let's close some of these tabs, especially since like half of them are just like Google. Okay. Okay. Yo, appreciate that. Or yes, we did just cross 100 subs. That is right. Yo, appreciate everybody. We did just officially cross 100 subs. Feels good. Feels great. Feels great. And if you haven't already, on that note, go ahead and subscribe. Like, now we're heading for 200 subs. Let's see how long that takes. Uh, but yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So let's see if we can start if it starts tracking our views and whatnot. See if that works. I think it's because we didn't update the rules. We did not update our Firestore rules. Let's see. I update that. Let's see. Console.firebase rules. Uh, Studio. Oh, good luck or on the studying. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support as always, sir. Let's see. What's up, Nightmare? Um, yeah, so pretty much HoopLink is the website. You see it right here. So I'm actually testing the new build right now. So HoopLink, hoopl.inc is the website. Basically, it's a Linktree style platform for basketball teams. So I don't know if you're familiar with Linktree or like the link in bio type of platforms. So that's what this is, but just for basketball teams. So allowing them to share their link with their fans, with their, sponsors, potential sponsors, and then even recruits people that may want to join their team in the future. So giving them an online digital hub where they can, promote their team and their digital presence. So essentially that's it. Uh, Pretty simple platform. The idea is to make $1 in profit. Sorry, $1 in profit, just one, um, before 21 days is up. We're trying to do that. Honestly, we're trying to get it. So it's day 5, obviously. So honestly, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get it done, you know, within 10 days. So we're trying to get it done before 10 days is up. Make $1. So the goal is to like finish this last ticket. So honestly, with the deployment of what we just deployed, and if this works, see, our analytics is not working in production. So that may be problematic. Let's see something. But to go to sum something up real quick. So we're still working on the analytics ticket actually because it didn't work. But once we finish up this style ticket, we'll be ready to start accepting payments. And once we set payments, you know what that means, guys. We can get our first dollar and we can actually accomplish this challenge. So that's kind of what we're doing, Nightmare. Trying to beat the challenge and using this SaaS hoop link to do that. Yes, sir. Stop. Let's see. All completely vibe coded, by the way. So it did actually process this. I am building with Cursor. I am using Cursor Nightmare. That is indeed what we're using. Cursor. Um, yeah, just Cursor. Honestly, Cursor and a tad bit of Chat GPT in there. But yeah, we're vibe coding it, man. Pretty much. The only requirements is that we code as little as possible ourselves and let AI do the rest of the magic here. Um, the problem right now is that we're not actually getting these analytic events. So we're not able to actually read these analytic events for some reason. See something. What? Wait, I forget to commit something. Wait, no way. Did I forget to commit this? No way, chat. Wait, hold on. Get restore. Okay, get checkout main. Get pull. Clear. Uh, what's that file, bro? Get that shit out my face. Okay. So now I need to figure out if these Firestore rules. Yeah, if y'all here with us, man, and you haven't subscribed already, and you're interested in keeping track of the progress, seeing if we can make $1 off of a freaking vibe coded SaaS for one, which I'm very confident that we will. If you want to see if we actually achieve that, definitely subscribe to stay up to date on the challenge, which I think I feel like we finished that this week, yo. Before the end of the week, we've made our first dollar. We're gonna have Stripe implemented tomorrow. We're gonna be reaching out to customers tomorrow. So I'd say we have our first dollar before the end of the week. That's my take. Do you guys think I'm full of it? Do you guys think, or do you guys like, yeah, bro, it's $1. Like, obviously you can get it. I mean, but it has to be from a team, though. It has to be from an actual potential customer. Like, I mean, from our demographic. Like, I can't call up my mom, like, mom, come on, please subscribe. Like, I have to call a team. I'm gonna call it. Like, I'm gonna talk to these teams live. Like, I'm gonna reach out to them on Instagram live. You guys are gonna see. So it has to be a legitimate customer, like our target demographic. We have to get one subscription, man. I mean, we're gonna charge probably like $5 a month, and then we're going to charge like $40 annually. So we need that, and that's going to happen before the end of the week. So, like I said, subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see if I'm full of it or if it's actually going to happen. And like I said, it's going to happen. Let's check out these Firestore rules. Make sure we're good because there's something. It's an issue going on right now with the analytics. So this is what it should look like, and This is what it actually looks like. Like no data coming through. So that is very interesting. Man. Why can't it let us be great, man? Why? Why can't it let us be great, man? Why? 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 So all these passed. I mean, all these were green requests. Like none of these read it off. So, but this is local. So I'm wondering what the disconnect is from the local version to the real version. Okay, you say check the routing part. So you think it's not correct. It's not. So when you say the routing part, you mean route.tfx, page view. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. That's probably what the request is actually gonna be. Because if I come here, let's see. Um, oh wait, I'm tripping, I'm tripping. No, 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 I'm tweaking. Because so wow, this is pissing off. Okay, let's see. So link clicks, none. User, why does this matter? We don't even need this. Status panel. I'm trying to see these analytic events aren't being aggregated. Oops. Uh-oh. What just happened? What the heck? Uh, Let me see one thing. All right, let me see. Let's see. I'm creating another account. You don't know the dot trick? Learn it. All right, let's see. I'm gonna create this account. Yeah. Just had to make sure it wasn't like a data issue. Can which user analyzer function does that user has any data? Um, yeah, they do. There's data like well, this isn't it. Where is it? Oh, I moved it onto a different screen. So yeah, they have data. Let's see. Where I put it. Don't know where I even moved it. Let me see. So, like for example, Builders Hub. This is a link click. The link URL was www.google.com. Block ID was this. So here's the analytic event right here. Obviously, that's being processed. The problem is in the read, apparently. Uh, Problems in the read. So basically, stats data. So let's see. Maybe you're right. Let's ask Cursor. This is vibe coding after all. Like, what am I thinking? Why am I trying to figure it out myself when we have what the hell is my problem? Okay, so our stats panel shows analytic data for the logged in user for the logged in users landing page in our local development environment. However, in our raised environment, in our production environment, there's uh, let's see. Hmm. See what the agent comes up with. Let's see what the agent is finna say. Like I said, if y'all are watching and y'all haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Definitely will keep you in tune with how the challenge goes. Let's see. Firestorm rules, collection show, and production system using real Firebase, but there appears to be a mismatch between our user data being query stored in Firebase security. The problem is like when it's correct user ID field. So missing user ID field. To get stats, so it might be current data anyway. That's compatible with security rules of production. Things to fail. Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was a permissions issue, but this, I already checked this to see if that was the case, and it was. Let me make sure. Gee, that was authentication. Wait a second. Man. So there's like very few. Let me see. Let me go back. Maybe it's as simple as creating an index on the following fields. Bruh. Was it really that simple? Was it really that simple? It's building the indexes. So we'll see how that finishes up. Building those indexes. So we'll see how that finishes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, guys, and get some water as well while it's building those indexes. All right, we're back. So indexes are enabled now. And bang, my man Nightmare, bro. Man Nightmare said, "Yo, just ask the AI, what are you doing? You're not vibing out enough." And so therefore, I asked the AI, and we were led down into the right direction. It actually turned out to be a pretty easy solve. So analytics are working, and we're good to go. Wait, our analytics work? Hold on. Analytics might not be working now that I think about it. Yeah, some of these seem like duplicate indexes. What's up? No edits? What's going on, brethren? What's going on? I think we're gonna need indexes on because basically the link clicks aren't showing up. It's my only problem right now. My only problem is that this link click, like the actual name of the link click, isn't showing. Like usually it's supposed to show. Nah, so I think it's because we didn't have the index on the type. So I think once we do the index on the type, we'll be fine. So I think we can delete this index once. Yeah, I think we can actually delete this index. I think we just keep this one because we needed the type in there. Nightmare. I'm pretty sure is what it was that time. So once it builds those, we should be good. Should be Gucci. So basically, we want it to display like kind of like it does down here. It says google.com 11 clicks locally. We want it to tell us the exact number of clicks for a given link locally. So once that's built, okay, so it says it's enabled. Wait, no, that's not it. Still building. The perks of having multiple tabs open. The curse of multiple tabs, man. While we're waiting for that to build, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Definitely want to see if we can complete the challenge, which we will, but you know, you guys got skin in the game now. There's mutual interest here since you've happened upon this video today. You got to see it through. So today's day 5. You got 5 more days before we beat this challenge. We say 21 days or less, but we're gonna knock it out in 10 days. I got a gut feeling. We're gonna get our first subscriber. We're gonna get our first subscriber before the end of the week. Okay, so the index is currently built. Let's see if that changed anything. And bam, we can see the number of clicks. Let's go. We can see the number of clicks. But wait, what happened to the average viewers? Did we need the other index? Oh. So this is a composite index. That means we needed both indexes, bruh. That's what happened. We needed both. I, I deleted the other one. So user error. User error. I think I deleted the other one that we needed. User error. Yeah, I know, right? I just deleted it. Bro, I thought I was thinking that like they were like individual indexes. It's actually my first time using Firestore. Usually I use MongoDB. So I've used MongoDB, I've used DynamoDB, I've used obviously Postgres, used MySQL 5.7 um and 7. I mean, I haven't ever used Firestore for like my database. I've used Fire Storage for like storing like media, like images or videos, but I've never used Firestore just as a database, so I'm not familiar with the index creating process. So that was why I deleted it. I thought I had a brain fart. But yes, we need both of those indexes. Might even need one more. What do you use if not Firestore? What do you use, Nightmare? So we're waiting for this index to build. In the meantime, guys, what was everybody working on, man? Has anybody tried vibe coding themselves? Has anybody code? Has anybody built anything interesting? Thinking about building anything interesting? Let's talk. What's going on with everyone? Okay, so that one's built. Without further ado, refresh and bam, we're back in the game. And we back, and we back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So analytics feature is officially done. Let's go back to our project management tool in the form of Trello.com. So this is all the stuff we got done. This is the thing we got left. And then we'll obviously start accepting payments after this, which we could start accepting payments. I mean, we could start like integrating the payment features and like, really going into updating the landing page and stuff. But you know, we'll be doing that tomorrow. That's when we'll get the first customer. So let's try to finish up this style real quick. We got about an hour left or so of the stream. So we're gonna try to crank this out really quick, okay? We're gonna try to finish the style feature really quickly. Style tab. Get that. So naturally this is all gonna be queried by AI, guys. I mean, what is this? Did we did change that. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, I already added. Yikes. Okay, so now what we want to do is want to start working on the style feature. So with the style, we're gonna keep it very simple. So the style, we're gonna use a primary color and a secondary color. So basically, let's go piece by piece. We don't want to give the machine too much in one prompt. We want to basically itemize the feature, or basically we want to break the feature into sections. Once we break the feature into sections, we'll have the LLM take those sections and generate the code for each component. So we're going to start with being able to choose a primary and secondary color for the styling of their landing page. So teams should be able to preview. So let's talk to the LLM. Why am I talking to you guys? Let me talk to the LLM. Come over here, Claude. So implement a styles. We want to implement. We want to allow team admins to update their landing pages to customize their landing page color theme so it matches their brand identity. Your task is to start by creating the tab, style panel where start by creating the style panel. The the feature you're currently responsible for implementing is the ability to choose a pr- is the ability for a team to choose a primary and secondary color. Choose a primary and secondary color. We should store the color in that user or team profile setting. Then that color should reflect those colors should reflect on the team's landing page, both in the dashboard preview and the deployed slash username dot tsx slash page. Okay. I was working the project. It helps to find the macro influencers that are going viral and consistent to brands. I got you. So like if I have like a sports drink, you would match me with the athletes, like with athletes, so that I can market my sports drink. Is that right, Nightmare? Am I on to something? Was I right, Nightmare? Am I on to something? So now we're creating a color picker component. Got it, got it. Okay. Nah, that's super sick, man. That's super sick. Sounds like a good app. How'd that go? Are you still working on it, or how'd it go? What happened? Let's see how this goes. Which one do I like? When you say which one, do you mean like which AI? Like which AI tool? Like Cursor or like chat or like Sonnet? Help me understand. Damn, it's doing a lot of code. I'm scared. The more code this shit starts doing, the more scared I get. That's no cap. Oh, I only see one. One says I was working the project helped to find. I only see one project. I only see the macro influencers and consistent brand. Are those two different projects, or that's the same project for the macro influencers? So, like, are you doing two different projects for macro influencers, or is there a different project that I should know about? Let me see. Style. Oh, this is not localized. That's why. Yeah, it didn't really get grab everything though. Like, let me see. Let me make this like a pink, same colors. See, so it's not like doing it here, you know? Let's see. Um, it's the landing page. And then add for preview. Y'all think it's better to have like, but like with teams, like they're gonna want to, you know, have their specific colors. Kind of want to see how Linktree does it, bro. See, we already got this. So can I like change the color scheme? You guys think? Can I change the color? Let's see. So how do I change the colors in here, guys? Anybody know? So okay, it breaks it down for like button colors and like so let's see. Let's just allow them to change. Okay, let's see what things about that. Ain't nobody but God, but God, but God. Ain't nobody but. Let's see if this works, chat, bro. We got to have the this shit fire, bro. This shit fire, bro. Got a little preview section and everything. If it actually hits this thing in like one full swoop, bro, like, but it'll have to span over the entire application. Like, but like the underlying components have to use the button and text color as well. So like these components have to actually incorporate those colors. So let's see if AI can actually do it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Let's update the desktop view components of fully powered theme colors to its content area header. Okay. We cooking, we cooking, we cooking. We're cooking. See, now we need to update the link bot component to accept custom colors. I said we need to do that, and chat's doing it. So, bro, it's like that's the beauty in vibe coding, man. You don't have to do it, but chat knows to do it. Like you know what I mean? Like you tell it what you know you need to do, and it just does it, man. So that just shaves like I mean ridiculous amounts of time. Ridiculous. Like the value add is insane. The value add is just like insane. So see now the button colors are updated. This looks terrible, by the way. Like the color scheme, this color scheme we chose like looks absolutely horrific. But it's our color scheme. We need to update this ticket button as well. So okay, not perfect, but a good start. So let's go ahead and commit these changes so we can like we're gonna go ahead and set a checkpoint. We're gonna save this stuff real quick. We're gonna go ahead and save this stuff real quick. So we're gonna say git commit, um, work in progress, style, page, spell commit. Git push dash u origin style. Okay. So now that that's pushed, that means we just set the checkpoint. We can really get nitty gritty. We can get down. Yeah, sometimes I mean, it hallucinates a good amount, bro. It does, and it does add some like some unwanted code. It does. I've seen both of those things happen, and you know, there's pros and cons. Okay, there's no perfect solution yet, and that's great because then you get to slide into that little crevice and carve out your lane. Otherwise, if it was too good, then what purpose would anybody serve? So, I mean, so I like it. You know, I like it. It changed. Hey, let's see. Ain't nobody but God. The AI do it. So it changed your project idea, Nightmare. Like it changed it completely, and you just like rolled with it. So you just let the vibe take over. You let the vibe take over. Nightmare. So ideally, this get tech tickets thing gets updated. Bro, the team schedule block. Let me see. Does not use the custom color. Wait, let's see. Oh no, it did. It did. Sorry, spoke too soon. It did use the custom colors. So that's looking pretty smooth. It's got it on the buttons now too. So giving it another look. So shouldn't the text color update? Save colors. Okay, so gotta. So it doesn't look like the colors are working. Maybe. Oh no, colors does work. Colors does work. Hmm. This color scheme I chose is horrific, by the way. Like god awful. But the concept is what we're going for. It's more of the concept. The colors. So do I have to deploy it for it to update? What has to happen? It is what has to happen. So this red dot, we just want to update as well. Damn, get that out of here, little boy. Man, the dude just blocked the shit out there looking. So wait, what is this? Why is that disappeared? Oh, because the text white. Mm. So should the background color of this is too wide by the way, but should I feel like in production it's not like that. Oh no, it is. It is super wide in production. Okay. Okay, bro. That is pretty smooth, man. I can't lie. So we can choose primary colors. So what we can't do yet, we can't select font pairings. I don't even know if we want to do that yet. I don't even know if we want to do that yet, bro. We're just gonna stick with fonts, man. We're just gonna see if we can, cause like if we can't get any users, I don't think the fonts are gonna be the deal breaker, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna be like, yo, I can't change my fonts. Oh my god, I'm not gonna subscribe. Like, no, I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think what's gonna happen is I think we can make it without this. Now the social links, we cannot make it without. The problem is we only have like 15 more minutes left of the stream. So we're probably not gonna be able to knock out the social links. So let's just kind of let's kind of recap here. Where we're at. Oh man. So today we were able to finish up so far today. We've been able to finish up the stats tab. So the stats tab, um, let's go to my dashboard. So if I go to my team's dashboard, I come here, go to my analytics tab, and bam, I can see all my stats, bro. See my link clicks, how many clicks? 2 links. Okay, so 2 people clicked my google.com link. Unique visitors 2. I can come here and I can, still add various items, you know? So that's what we added today. We added the ability to basically track our analytics um, for for teams to track their analytics. This is very ugly. Um, not well, I did choose these stylings, but this is just a test, man. So that we're gonna deploy probably tomorrow. Um, rest of these things. So day 5 is actually probably the shortest day so far. There's no guarantee that we won't hop back on later and try to finish up some stuff. Samir, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? We are working on the app of the. We're working on a challenge, right? So we're trying to make $1 profit in 21 days with a vibe coded startup. So the vibe coded startup that we're doing is this right here. So you're right, bro. Nightmare narratives. I can indeed finish. So the startup we're working on is called Hooplink. Only thing is I do have like this meeting in like 10 minutes. That was the only thing. But like you're right, bro. It's vibe coding. Like we could finish anything in 10 minutes. Let me just commit this stuff. But yeah, so Hooplink is what we're working on, Samir. So you can visit that at this link right here, hoopl.inc, Hooplink. And that's the startup we're working on, man. It's basically a link tree style platform for basketball teams. So it's a link in bio platform for basketball teams. Um, pretty much the gist, man. Basically giving teams one link to be their digital hub for all things their basketball team. So they can share it with fans, they can share it with sponsors, and they can share it with potential teammates, team members, recruits. So that's pretty much the concept, man. Keeping it very simple, keep it very brief. Um, so yeah. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, go ahead subscribe, man. Go ahead subscribe. So when day 6 comes around, day 6 is when we're gonna actually start trying to take. So tomorrow's when we're going to try to take our first payment. So we got to implement the payment system tomorrow, and then by the before the end of the day tomorrow, we want to hope that we can start onboarding our first customers. Firebase Studios. That's pretty cool that you're live streaming the process we're doing this also. By the way, notice you're using Firebase Studio. Started on there last week. So are you talking about the Firebase AI Studio? Is that what you're talking about? 'Cause I seen that. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, yeah, I'm not using this, by the way. I just saw this. I've heard of this. Yo, Hamza, what's up, man? I have not spent any money, $0 so far, working on this. I'm still on the Cursor free trial, so I'm using Cursor AI. I'm still on the free trial. Have not spent any money. I'm still on the free trial of like Firebase. Still on the free trial of Vercel, what I use for deployment. So everything's still free. So any money we make from right now will be 100% profit. So if we make $1 today, which we're not accepting payments yet, so we won't make $1 today. But if we did, we would be profiting. We would be in the green. We would be in the green. So like I said, guys, go ahead, subscribe so that you can stay up to date on the challenge. See how long it takes us to actually make that first dollar. We're setting a timeline. We're setting a deadline of 21 days. We got 21 days to make the dollar, but we're trying to make it before the end of the week. I'm telling everybody that, hey, man, I'm confident. I feel strongly that we can make that first dollar, get that first subscription before the end of this week. We're going to charge $5 a month for this tool. We're going to charge probably about $40 annually for this tool. And then obviously, like if we can get some traction, if we get some, once we do that market validation that people actually want this and will pay for it, we'll do a pro version. So the pro version will be the more expensive, higher ticket offer where, it costs a little bit more for that subscription. But initially, it's going to be a $5 subscription annual. I mean, sorry, $5 monthly, $40 annually. So this is the goal. This is the goal. This is the goal. Yes, sir, Samir. Yes, sir. Mhm. Glad we got you guys in the chat, man. I'm glad we got to, get you guys in before hopping off this evening. Um, Man, this was one of the shorter days just because I had some stuff going on earlier today. Bro, no, 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 no. Don't give me the dollar, bro. No, don't give me the dollar, Samir. That we have to get a subscription from an actual customer, right? So we have to it has to be from the target demographic. Like I have to reach out to a basketball team. They have to subscribe. I have to get the real market validation. But I do appreciate Samir, your willingness to support with the dollar. But no, that would be cheating. I am from Texas, from Dallas, Texas. Hamza. Dallas, Texas, sir. Yeah, like I said, man, definitely appreciate the willingness to give the dollar, but no, we don't want to cheat. That would be cheating. Dubai, Hamza. I'm trying to come visit Dubai, man. I want to come visit Dubai. Now I got somebody to connect with if I do go to Dubai. I appreciate you, man. Love, love from US. If you haven't already, guys, join up the Discord server. It's 100% free. It's actually pinned in the chat. It's also in the description alongside my other social media links. If you want to connect with me, if you want to reach out, talk, ask about anything, have a conversation about what you're working on, or just to stay connected, definitely click the link in the description. Join the Discord server. Will always be free. Never charge money for that. It's called the Builder Hub. It's a hub for builders. So if you're building something, if you're working on something, if you're thinking about working on something, if you want to connect with others that work on things, this is where you want to hang out. This is the Builders Hub. Discord is in the description and also pinned in the chat. Yeah, let's click around. Let's click around, shall we? So this is the live version. Upload an image here. Let's say upload builder image, right? Add new. Oh no. Why did that happen? That's a bug we gotta look at tomorrow. So when I deleted that, it gave me an error. Yo, did that kid have a shiesty on? What the? Yo, that kid had a shiesty on. Man, all right, guys. Man, I have a meeting I have to get to. Unfortunately, man, I definitely want to sit here and just kick it, man. I like spending time with you guys. I like working in this type of environment. Like I said, you know, we're coming back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna get started 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I have that scheduled. Go ahead and turn the notification bell on. Subscribe. Like this video as well. Subscribe right now so that you can stay up to date on the challenge and the progress. We'll be back tomorrow. Can't wait.